about this. Let's just get something straight before we get on our high horse. Really, no one's good. Only God is good. But there are some characteristics that you can portray in your life that are considered good characteristics, like honesty and love and peace. And there are characteristics in our society that are considered bad, like betrayal and lying and cheating. And so this is what we're going to focus on, the actual character ethic of a person, and this is how we're going to determine whether they are a bad boy or a bad girl or a good girl or a good guy. And so we want to build our relationships on the rock, building relationships that last. And we talk about the house that is built out of hay. This is a house that doesn't really have a firm foundation, and anything can pretty much come and blow it down. And so how and why do good girls like bad boys? Well, perhaps they're attracting bad boys by their company, the people they hang around with. Are you hanging around with someone who's less than stellar in their character? Are you hanging around girls that are liars, that are adulterers, that have some sort of behavior that is considered bad, not so good? Well, bad boys are going to be attracted to bad girls. Like produces like. And so if you're not trying to portray that persona, if that is not you, then you should find some friends who actually demonstrate your own character ethic. What do you believe in? And find those people who are like you, who also demonstrate good character ethics like love and peace and joy and goodness. So, check your friends. See, do they line up with your own view of yourself? If not, find some who do, and you won't attract those bad boys anymore. Okay, number 2, why do good girls like bad boys? Well, it's not that you just really are just trying to get a bad boy. I don't believe you really want someone who's going to lie and cheat on you, right? I mean, that doesn't sound correct. So sometimes, though, you just don't take enough time to get to know the person before you're intimate with them, before you allow them in your intimate space. Perhaps you knew them or you met them at church or at your job or at school. Wherever you met them, they seem like a decent person. However, you've only seen them as an acquaintance. You really haven't gotten to know who they are as a person. You haven't gotten to know their character. Do you know anyone else who knows this person? Have you gotten any character references? Something that other people may say from interacting with this person where they can shed light on their behavior. That's important, to take the time to get to know the person before you actually are intimate with him. This way you can avoid getting a bad boy. Because sometimes when you let them in and you fall in love, it doesn't matter if they're a bad boy at this point because you're already in love with them, and now you have to fall out of love, and that's a whole nother messy tale. But we don't want to go there. Don't go there. Just get to know the person before you go out with them. Then you can determine if this is the kind of person you want to be with or not. But how do we build our house on the rock so that our relationships last? This is a big key to not attracting a bad boy, and it's don't be desperate. Don't just go out with anyone just for the sake of being with someone so that you won't be alone or so that you don't feel lonely. Look, I'm a woman. I know how it feels to be alone. And sometimes you want that human touch. You want that human interaction. But there's other ways than just going out with the first guy you see or the first guy who wants to go to be with you. And you can spend time with friends, with family, with children. And so this is what is very important. Some women, they go out and they meet someone and they're so happy they're going to start a new relationship. yourself to him, and you'll have a better, more stable relationship that way when you're not depending on someone else to provide your needs, but you get your needs from your own inside, your own character, your own self, and through your own value. So don't be desperate. I know you want a man, and if that's what you desire, that's what you'll have. But make sure you to take the time to develop yourself enough to make sure you're attracting the right person into your life. And that's it for Relationship Rock. And I know you're going to build your house on a rock. I have a poem you can read called Bad Boy at shirashante.com. This poem is going to inspire you to pick the good and not the bad and end up with a relationship that you can actually cherish and feel good about and that's happy and healthy.